very inspired by the team. Their enthusiasm was just second to none. They were local to Loughborough, and just really, really had confidence that we were going to be able to take our card into the digital world.
Okay.
Good.
I very much agree with that as well, and I think you gave us the confidence to really sell the app to the businesses.
And then when you went to board, I think you absolutely blew them away.
Definitely.
So although it was quite high tech at first, I think the board were a little bit like, whoa, what's going on? You made it really simple, and then were able to sell the opportunity to the businesses really, really easily. And I think that's a massive selling point, that it's just so low tech for the business.
I think as well, you did have a couple of really tough questions, and you both were very, kept very well composed, and just made businesses feel comfortable with the decision. So
yeah, it was a big step for us to be a pilot to do this. We've been talking for all of Leicestershire's been talking for how long about getting the right offer for a digital app, but we could just not find the right one really. Everything had technology was needed within the businesses, which put the businesses off. And this has just been the ideal solution.
I think that's it, isn't it? Because the businesses don't actually have to invest monetary-wise in something they have to, install into the shops. It's just so easy to actually get them to sign up and use the app itself.
I think from the app point of view, when we first dreamt it up some 5 years ago, once we'd sent the card out, we had no measure of where it was going, what it was doing, or whether it was doing any good for the businesses. So we just had a very expensive card going out with no idea of what was happening. So when Loyal Free came on board and presented, it was everything we needed and more, because it also means that we can take it to the markets. So when we have markets, so we've already launched with the farmers market, who were delighted with it because it's so low tech, but it's such a dynamic little app that we can glean all sorts of information from it and work with it really well. The two of you, when you came on board as a song and dance act, was quite amazing, really, and obviously with you, Jay, being theatrical, of course, that helped. But your knowledge and your enthusiasm and the way you put it over convinced us very, very quickly that this was what was meant for us. We were delighted with it.
Awesome. Bringing a tear to my eye.
Yeah. When we launched the app at that farmers market, there was nearly a 15% increase in footfall on that day.
I mean, I'd actually lived just off the high street, so as a businessman with a business just off the high street, to me it's invaluable because I use it so much. And now I was in Leicester and suddenly gets a contact from you guys saying, "Are you using your app in Leicester?" Which was, you forget that it doesn't have boundaries. It can be used elsewhere and to redeem your points and get discounts. But for me personally, for my business in Loughborough, it's been most valuable. So
I think on a customer point of view as well, the amount of times as a customer you go in to redeem your offer and you've got to look through all your cards in your purse, and you may have just popped out and not brought your purse and just bought the basics amount with you, but you've always got your phone with you, always. So, having all that information on your phone, no matter where you go, you can suddenly go, "Oh yeah, I'll get it here." And so again, it's about getting the marketing out there. But if they just look at their phone, it's all there. So it saves us so much time.
Yeah. Because they always used to say, the card's great, and we do use it in Wilko's, but we don't know where else we can use it.
Yeah.
And because there was no way of telling them or keep blasting them, it wouldn't have worked anyway. I think people would have got tired of it if we had kept sending out messages. But the fact that when you go into a certain area of the town, put on your phone, put on your app, and it gives you all what's around you, which is really quite dynamic, I think. And it encourages you then to start flicking through to see where else you can use it. You want to spend then, and you want to go to those areas. So it will increase footfall in those areas and make sure that everybody gets a bite of the cherry, really. Well, I find we welcome the reports, don't you?
Definitely.
You can't wait to see how much impact it's had. And also, because I live in this town and work in this town and shop in this town, I'm getting far less complaints from the business owners and managers about the way the bid was and the way it is now. Are two very different things, because we've got the right tools to do the job with. And it's pretty dynamic, it's instant, with instant information coming back as well, isn't it? We don't have to wait for a week to get a report on footfall or the demographics of the town, on how it's all working. It's all there at our fingertips, so, which is what we need. I speak to businesses a lot, and they speak to me even more, because they tell me how it is. I've been the face of this now for 7 years, and I'm well known in this town, so they do tell you how it is, and you have to take it on the chin. But it's a pleasure now to walk around my town and know that we are having an effect. And this one big item, this nugget with Loyal Free, has been excellent for us.
The fact that it's taken away so much of our administration
Yes,
time.
and cost.
And cost. So instead of every week sitting, stuffing, labelling, posting out the cards, and then the other side of it where you're trying to update all the offers manually on the website.
Yes.
Now when the offers come in, it goes to Loyal Free. The website is automatically updated.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
The administration side of it has been greatly, and the card requests have gone down dramatically. And in the website side of it as well, I mean, that used to take a lot of time making sure
the
that
database.
the database and the website was all up to date, and the fact that that is just instant is amazing.
It's great to push the app over social media. It gives us so much content and so many offers to push out to the public.
My grandson and my great nephew were in the town centre showing people on their smartphone how to go onto it. And when the two boys, who were very young, like 16, and they were showing these people, and all of a sudden, Grandma would take it out and say, "Oh, I know how this bit, I can do this bit." The customer loyalty now to Loughborough is the highest it's ever been in 6 years of the bid. I think that the people now do come because of that reason, because of the app and the card, because they know this is the place to shop, or try first. If they can't get it here, then try here first, because this is where the discount is. Also, from the office point of view, it saved Lisa and the team time in getting the cards out. And also, we need that information from where the customers are, what the customers are doing, what are they spending. We need that information, and with that, we can do our job a little bit better. So for me, they're the three things for me.
I think one of the key things has been how easy it has been to work with you guys, and that your ability and dedication to wanting it to work, and so you would attend events with us, exhibitions. You know, no matter what we've done, you've been there and helped us throughout, and that is really, really appreciated.
Massively.
You know, and that's why it's worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think for me, one of the main things is when we are at events, it's something really exciting that we can sort of push to our customers, and they're excited about it as well. And it's a great thing because they see that we're sort of giving them something.
And we're enthusiastic. It starts at the top with you guys, your enthusiasm. It's quite contagious, and hopefully we can pass it on to the customer and the businesses. It's just a no-brainer. A no-brainer. Go for it. Why would you not? You know, why would you not? Seriously look at it. It's a no-brainer.